Hey everybody, it's Retro John here. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Micro Machines mini cars from Hasbro. That's right, everybody. Hasbro has taken over the licensing and the rights to produce Micro Machines, the little mini cars that were such a huge hit in the late 80s, early 90s. And they have made a return to the shelves. So let's go ahead and take a look. So let's go ahead and look at all of these interesting little packages. So each of these, of course, are different. There are 4 sets in the Series 1. And we have the original Micro Machines logo, which is really, really cool to see that logo again. We have a couple of vehicles that are in this package on the front of the car. On the front of the package, sorry. And you'll notice over here we actually have chase versions this time around, making these even more collectible. So I'm assuming this means that the rare one, we're going to have silver versions of these vehicles, and then the gold ones are going to be ultra rare. I found these at Walmart. I saw them as soon as they were freshly opened out of the box, and I didn't see any of the chase ones in there. So these are definitely going to be limited, not necessarily per case, just in general. So these are individually numbered. As you'll notice, we're going to switch here. We have 1, we have 2, 3, and 4. If we turn it over to the back, you will notice that we do have a kind of a checklist here for Series 1 of these vehicles. So the farm equipment will be Series 1, construction vehicles is a 2, race team 3, and muscle cars 4. You'll also notice that they have new play sets that are available, or at least will be available. I don't know if these are yet. I haven't actually seen any of these whatsoever. So far I've only seen the vehicles, the cars. So, I mean, this is really cool. This is really fun. I used to collect these when I was a kid, and I'm actually really excited to open these up and take a look at them. So why don't we go ahead and do that? Okay, guys, so opening these up out of the packages, it is noteworthy that the vehicles are tied together with little zip ties. So you kind of take a very thin pair of scissors like I did and clip those, or you could actually go inside and untie them. So, and when you do open that up, they do actually have a little checklist included in each pack. So we have what is called the starter packs. So we have all 11 of these vehicles here. There will be single packs, it looks like, so that's kind of going to be interesting, because usually they come in anywhere for like 2 or 3 packs. So this is going to be interesting to see. Here is a look at our our ultra rare and rare vehicles. And if you turn this over to the back, we also have more vehicles called World Packs. Not exactly sure what that is yet. I'm assuming they're going to be similar to the starter packs, except with more vehicles. We'll have haulers, and then the vehicles that come with the playsets. So this is a nice little checklist to have if you're trying to keep track of all that you have. And this is, again, for Series 1 of this lineup. So I am looking forward to trying to get the rest of these, honestly. So here is a look at our vehicles. So we're going to take a look at these individually here. Shouldn't take too much time. So here we have our tractor, classic pickup, and our harvester. These are kind of neat. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tractor. Again, the detailing and the paint apps on these have always been incredible, and it's kind of stayed the same here, it looks like, with Hasbro taking over. Usually there's a clip here that means there's a good chance we're going to get something down the road that can attach to another vehicle similar with this, and then possibly that here. So then we have the classic pickup, which I really, really like. We have, let's see, it says Micro Farms 86. That is awesome. I believe 86 is the year the Micro Machines came out, so that's a nice little nod to the original series. Here we have our harvester, and this actually has some movement to it. So that's kind of neat. Nice shiny silver. So yeah, these are really good. And these do roll. Oh, let's see if I can get a good picture. These really roll well. I'll say that. So okay, now we're going to go to our constructions. And these have a lot of moving parts as well. So here we have our backhoe. This does not move. It does. Actually, yes, it does. It has a little clear rubber band. Let me see if I can actually take care of that. Maybe. I was unaware that this was attached. Do not poke yourself with the scissors, kids. There we go. Okay. Now, this does move. So there we go. That is kind of neat. This also does move. It can actually go pretty far down. I don't think it's going to do that because it'll be on the ground when it does it. But even the shovel moves, which is really, really neat. I like that. Next up, we have our regular old dump truck. Looks really good. Looks really nice. Heavily detailed. And of course, it's going to dump. So again, really, really cool, neat vehicles. And of course, then we have our bulldozer. The bulldozer's shovel is also going to be able to move. So, I mean, these are neat little vehicles. Now, the treads do not move on these. They do have little wheels at the bottom. And like I said, these still roll really, really well. So, all right, next up is going to be our race team. First off, we have our number 7 GT7. It even has the 7 here. Pretty neat. And then we have our transporter, which consists of the semi-cab. I can't make out the little detail logo on there. MC Race Tour. So Micro Machines Race Tour is what it says on there. If you can make that out. Now it does have this trailer. I believe it has not detached for me, so I'm assuming it's not detachable. But it does move from side to side, so you can turn it and move it around. And what's really cool about this is the GT has these little slots here, and you'll notice these 2 little pegs, and it will attach just like so, and then you can carry your race car around. In fact, these other vehicles have the same pegs. You could just peg on there and off you go. And they just peg on and off. I mean, there is no major... Well, hold on. This one may not want to peg. Nope, this one does not want to peg on. Some of these don't. Some of these don't. The construction ones, I don't believe they do. The pickup truck, I believe, does have the ability. Kind of just sits down there. Doesn't really move, but I mean, yeah. And I know the tractor has 2 small holes, sorry, that's not going to fit there. So most of the cars look like they'll be able to fit on here. So that's really neat. And of course, I kind of showed them off already, but here's our muscle cars. We have our Condor, which is a really nice, bright, almost metallic green. We have our Kestrel, which is a really nice shade of blue. And one that actually has a little bit of weight to it. And then we have our Catapoo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But these are really, really nice. I like these. So there you go, everybody. Your look at the new Hasbro Series 1 Micro Machine vehicles. These vehicles are hitting Walmart shelves right now. They run for about $5 per starter pack. I have not seen any of the other vehicles I showed you on the checklist, nor have I seen the playlists, but I imagine they're coming pretty soon. So take a look, see if any of these interest you, and if they do, hey, that nostalgia factor hits, grab a pack or two. You won't regret it. Now here's hoping they bring back the voice of Micro Machines himself. Until next time, my friends, this is Retro John, and I am gone.